So, welcome, friends and family. I'm here. My name is Michael Dove, and we're here to talk about the Deep Soul Work Community Ashram. It is a new development and program, and the idea is to create a community ashram that is online and accessible to all of you. So the first question here is, what is an ashram? An ashram basically is a spiritual community that is organized around a teacher or an idea of a philosophy or a spiritual teaching that has all of the features of a full community: service, teaching, special events, support groups, and service to the community. And so this ashram will be featured mostly online. So we're going to be offering like different services to all of you who will participate. So one could ask, well, why is an ashram important? An ashram is important because humans have always grown and thrived best in community, so that there is support and connection, so that a richness and a nurturing kind of environment is something that really feeds the souls of the individuals who participate. So, in some level in our spiritual journey and our growth, connection and community is necessary. And so the idea of the Deep Soul Work Community Ashram is about providing that, creating that rich environment and opportunities for growth and realization and spiritual attainment through its services and through the events and the very special teachings and access, and as well as all of the networking associated with it. So one would ask, well, okay, well, why is this different? What would make this particular ashram different? I would suggest that the difference is the universal access, as well as the openness to input and direction and guidance by the participants themselves, so that everybody gets to participate and shape and direct how the services occur and how they're administered, as well as the events and networking opportunities that will be offered, as well as practitioner and teacher development as part of the program as well. There will also be retreats and experiencing guest practitioners and guest teachers from around the world, people who have formidable reputations and such themselves to offer our community. So there's going to be a lot of very unique kinds of offering that you will all be able to benefit from participation. What you will gain from this experience will be a background of support and a context and a platform that will allow you, on a personal level, the optimal chance to grow and to thrive and to step into your realization in your own unique way. So that's going to be like the nature of the support that will be offered. So I'm inviting guests to uh, participate in the discussion about the ashram. And so we have Connie Messina, who is a dear friend, to help us discuss and help us sort of flesh out what the ashram is going to be about. So welcome, Connie.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh, certainly. And yeah, so I just wanted to get your thoughts, and if you have any questions that might help people understand more about what we're offering here.
Yeah. Well, one thing that I think is really important is, I've been an educator most of my life, and I've always felt that children and teens needed mentors and support. But as I've gotten older, I now feel that it's so important for adults to have mentoring and support. And that's what I get from a lot of the activities that Michael Dove presents and that I participate in. So I'm delighted to hear that he's going to have this ongoing program that I know will be there, that I can sign up for and have support for myself, so maybe offer support to others. And so I think it's going to be a wonderful thing. You hear nowadays all about mental health and how important it is, and how everyone needs mental health. And I think you don't have to be sick to go for mental health. To me, mental health a lot of the times is skills, getting skills and
Yeah,
support, and just feeling
yeah,
better about yourself and what you're doing. So we don't have to think that someone has to be ill in order to reach out for support. It's a positive, preventative approach, really. So I hope a lot of people will
yeah.
take advantage of it.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting that you bring that up, because it's like the way that this whole ashram developed over the years is that it's been the teachings and the services and everything have been a response to like critical need. It's like needs of the community, especially during a few years ago during the COVID times when we set up the spiritual first responder program, which helped people who were inclined to be teachers and practitioners and helpers of the community to have a safe, secure, nurturing place so that they could develop and they could recharge um, their own energy and be able to be of better service. So that's part of like the evolution of this particular ashram, this particular community. So the the idea of creating an environment, a vessel, an opportunity for growth, for the richness of growth, so that people can uh, access like teaching and practitioners and special events, and and have opportunities for service, like charity service, and also opportunities for retreats as well, and all of it offered through this this particular online vessel, this online platform. To me, that's very exciting, and I just wanted to go into like some of the benefits too that people will experience. Um, First of all, we're going to be doing podcasts, more podcasts on various subjects of spirituality. But in these podcasts, the Deep Soul Work podcast, we're also going to be inviting other teachers from around the world to participate. And so there's going to be like teachers and healers and practitioners, people with special, authors and authors like yourself, and people that will be uh, offering their services too, to kind of expand kind of the scope of what's being offered. There are going to be various workshops um, that are going to be important for personal and professional development. One of the workshops that I want to be teaching probably next month will be, I'm going to be calling it getting unstuck, spiritually getting unstuck, because I feel like that a lot of people need that kind of
We all need that.
practical knowledge about how to propel themselves, how to move forward, and literally just like not be stuck in their life, or feel like they're not making the forward motion that they should be. Um, the other thing that we're going to be offering are also an opportunity for charity. So we're going to be revitalizing like the Meals on the Ganges program, and so there'll be links in the communication about that. But we're going to be, in particular, supporting a local ashram here in India, because I live here in Varanasi, India, that supports and helps handicapped people and people who are the most needy in this area. So we're going to be creating these opportunities for service, creating opportunities for charity, so that people can express their compassion. And this is like critically important in terms of like spiritual development, to be able to be of true service to the people that need that the most. And so we're going to create opportunities for that kind of compassionate human expression as a vital part of the teaching and services. So there's going to be lots of things going on, including networking, business networking, for all of us who are doing spiritual work, spiritual business, to be able to network with other people who are involved in the world on on a business commerce level too. So yeah, so that's kind of like some of the scope that we're going to be getting into. Um, I know you, Connie, you have a book out and you have services and things. So so how does this sound to you?
Well, like I said, I think it sounds great because it's all about prevention. People don't have to wait until they're, you know, ill to get help, because ongoing support, mentoring, activities is a way to keep us healthy, you see. And I've always said to people, if you're going to participate in
Yeah,
things like
yeah,
this,
yeah.
you need to know who's leading you, who you're participating with. And so I just have known Michael for over 20 years and have participated in a lot of his activities, retreats, and everything. And I have to tell you, I just think what he does is valuable, wonderful. And so I'm happy to know now that it's going to be more available on an ongoing basis. And I think that's the beauty of what's going
Hmm.
on. He's also a wonderful writer, so he will explain a lot of what he does on his website, and you'll get an idea of all his workshops, and and everything's very reasonably priced. There's nobody here trying to get wealthy off of people, and yeah,
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
worth it.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
yeah,
very.
yeah. Because it's like the idea is like to be able to like take everything further, because we presume everybody is uh, accomplished and formidable in their own right, in their own own personal development. But the idea of it's like a spiritual ashram, especially an online spiritual ashram, is to take who you are and take it all higher, take it all further, to challenge ourselves to step into what I refer to as the fabled realms of spirituality, the fabled realms of personal development, where we develop our intuition, psychic ability, our capacity to teach and connect with people, to understand like what's happening in the world and how things are unfolding on like a personal level, but also on a planetary level. And see, so these are the kinds of things that we're going to be getting into, and more. So the idea is to, if one is doing well, to be able to take it all to the next level, to take our growth to the levels that is actually our potential. That's actually part of our design as beings. The idea of our destiny that is meant for us. And so, an ashram, a spiritual community, is about that quality of nurturing, like nurturing development, to bring us into the levels of, of formidable impeccability, and the highest expression of who we can be. So that's the value. That's what it will be about. So the programs will be quite exciting. Um, we're setting it up on a prescription basis. So a prescription, well, not prescription, subscription, will be $30 a month. Just
Which
thirty
is
dollars a
very
month, and with
reasonable.
that you
Yeah.
get the whole access. Yes, you get, yeah, exactly. You get the whole access, and you get all of the programs and the teachings, and then you're invited into the inner circle where we discuss and do present more of the advanced or or richer in-depth teaching and growth and knowledge. So it's very well worth it. With that subscription, of course, you get discounts on the workshops and special events and such. But also um, uh, the announcements, about the special events and retreats too that we're going to be presenting as well, so that you can get your seats early on
And
these
when
on
are you
these
going to
events.
start
And
this?
so
Like,
we're going
when?
to be starting very soon. So we're going to be rolling out in the next few weeks. Next couple of weeks, we're going to be presenting the information and putting it out on a number of different platforms and inviting people in. So yeah, so this is, again, the subscription of $30 a month. We're going to be doing that for a while, and so I would say, you get your subscriptions early, because as things take off, how things develop and change and such. So it's important to um,
Have your
get
seat.
in at this, at this special price. Yeah, get your seat. Yeah, get your seat early. That's very important. And so I look forward to like seeing everyone. Look forward to having everybody participate. And like as I said, in the next week or so, we're going to be rolling out the program and presenting it so that people will be uh, able to sign on and sign in. So
Okay, well,
even
sign me up.
uh, okay, very good. Yeah, and some of the information will be below in this video uh, presentation as well. We're going to be offering some of the information on how to access us. So I say thank you for participating, and I look forward to seeing everybody be involved.
Okay, I'll be there. Thank you, Michael.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Bye bye now. Namaste.